So I'm going to be starting a series about installing different operating systems on the Dell Vostro 230. Today we're just going to start with an intro, getting to know the specs of the computer, getting to know exactly what I'm going to do. This thing has an Intel Core 2 Duo CPU, an E7500, running at a whole 2.93 gigahertz. We have 4096 megabytes of RAM installed, running at 1066 megahertz DDR3 SD RAM. It is running in dual channel mode. We have our clock battery still working in this. We have SATA 1, which is a hard drive I have installed in here. Can't remember the exact amount of storage. We also have my CD-ROM, which is actually a DVD-ROM. It just shows up in the BIOS as a, when you actually click on a DVD-ROM. I have my halt on errors, because sometimes I don't have the keyboard on and it reports it. So I now go back over here to CPU information. These are my settings I currently have in my BIOS. I am currently not using the integrated graphics. I am currently using a Radeon thing of that era that I upgraded it to. So I don't really need it, but I can bump the internal video memory up to 120 megabytes, which is pretty good for this time. And I can change the DVMT up to 256 megabits, which it's already at. Integrated peripherals, it basically just says everything can be enabled. Basic settings in here. My passwords. It has a different boot device, which I always have USB first because sometimes I try to boot off of USB, even though older operating systems typically need a CD or a DVD to boot. I can also do network boot, which I don't use. Yet again, I have my one Samsung hard drive in here. I don't have any USB drives plugged in, and I have my unbranded DVD drive from that era. BIOS from all the way back from 2008. So definitely an older BIOS. But yes, this thing is running a Core 2 Duo meant for Windows 7. So definitely not the fastest thing. The rear I/O is pretty basic for this era. It's got two PS2 ports, one for keyboard and one for mouse. It's got your AC plug up here. It's got built-in RS-232. It's got built-in integrated graphics that I don't use because it's a Core 2 Duo, so it's not going to be that good. 4 USB 2.0 ports, a 100 megabit Ethernet jack, all your audio line in, audio out, and mic in. You got my graphics card that the HDMI port does not work on, so I'm limited to VGA and DVI. I have a Wi-Fi card with no antennas. I have an Ethernet card here that needs special drivers or else it won't work on older operating systems. And I have a dial-up card. So pretty much this thing is completely maxed out of what you could in this time. The only thing you could do is add a couple serial expansions at the back, but that's pretty much it. And then inside is pretty simple as well. You got my two SATA cables, this one going to my hard drive right up here, and then my DVD drive mounted right above that. You have the CPU fan, this other fan that's literally just sitting in here so it doesn't give the system fan error. All 4 of my cards in here. My 4 gigabytes of RAM over here, the CPU fan. So it's a pretty basic computer from this era. I mean, it's an office computer, so I don't know what you would really expect. My keyboard is a nice Dell keyboard from the Windows 7 era, you can tell by the keycap. It's got a couple buttons up here. It's got your home button, your email button, your computer button, which goes to your file explorer, and a calculator button. And then over on the other side, you have all your media controls. Other than that, it's I believe, 118 key keyboard, which is pretty normal for this era. Then you got your default monitor from this era. I got it for pretty cheap. I think I got it for $10. It's your average 5x4 monitor from this time, so it's not anything crazy. It does have quite a bit of ports though on it. It's kind of hard to capture exactly what it has, but if you can see in the video. So we got our AC power here. You got a DC jack, which I'm really confused about, but I guess you can power this entire monitor off of DC. I think that's how that works. I don't actually know. You got DVI, VGA, USB-B, which you can plug into your computer and access these USB ports. You got the 2 USB ports here, and you have the 2 USB ports on the side. Well, that's going to wrap up our intro. I've shown you guys everything on the monitor, the keyboard, and the whole specs of the computer and all my normal BIOS settings. The BIOS is up to date on this in case we have any issues.